What if your dream home had a dark secret? So I was helping this young couple find their dream home out in the Northwest, and we found it. It pretty much checked every box: the layout, the neighborhood, the energy. It just felt right. But it was a probate sale, meaning court approval can take 60 to 90 days. But fortunately, my buyers were flexible and they agreed to wait. So I started preparing the offer, and while I was running the comps, something about the seller's name stuck out to me, and it just sounded young, and I couldn't seem to shake it. And I know it's weird, but I Googled his name, and what I found was super unsettling, especially for my buyers. So the seller had taken his own life in the home. Now, here's the thing. In Nevada, we aren't legally allowed to volunteer that information unless the property itself was what caused the death. But this is important. So as a realtor, we do have a duty of honesty and fair dealing. So if a buyer asks directly and I know the answer, I can tell them. And that's something that every buyer should know. Especially if that's important to you. Because in California, deaths in a home must be disclosed if they occurred within the last 3 years. Now in Nevada, if you don't ask, we can't say. For me personally, I wouldn't want to move into a home without knowing that information. And I'd especially hate for a client to find out from a neighbor or something after closing. So I was really torn on how to handle this. And I was just about to draft an email to my broker to get some guidance. And just about then, my phone rang, and it was my client. She said, hey, I got the solar documents, but I Googled, and I cut her off. I said, you Googled the seller's name? And she paused for a second. She said, yeah. I said, I did the same thing. And I don't know how to explain that. It's super weird that we both ended up doing that, but whatever. But more importantly, I think if she hadn't have Googled that name, I probably would have tried to find a way to maybe nudge her towards doing that, because I'm not here to push anyone into a deal. I'm here to help people find the right home and protect their peace of mind. And the story really happened. Unfortunately, it involves suicide, and I've lost a couple of close friends to suicide, and it's devastating. And, if you are struggling, I would please encourage you to talk to someone, because there's hope and things do get better. So please, reach out to someone, talk to someone, because you do matter. But I just wanted to share this story, and, I'm curious, would you move into a home that had history?